Hi, I'm going to be discussing about shared mailbox today. So, if you work in an enterprise environment or you work in a company, a small company, and you need a mailbox whereby multiple people will need access to that same mailbox, or we need access to company information, I think shared mailbox will be your best solution. So in Office 365, we have the opportunity we have the opportunity to actually create a shared mailbox if you have users that have the Office 365 license. So to actually create this mailbox, first of all, you need to log on to Microsoft Office, and from there you just go to the admin center, and which of course you'll be redirected to the Microsoft 365 admin center. So to create a shared mailbox, for what you need to do is to go to groups, and here you have the shared mailbox. So to create a shared mailbox from the Office 365 admin center, just click add a shared mailbox. And of course, you need to give the shared mailbox a name. So let me just give this public shared mailbox, and then the email address also is going to be public at privateCTLS.pa. So I click add. So the mailbox is being created. So right now we have the option to click like to see edit details for this mailbox, add members to this mailbox, or learn how to use shared mailbox in Outlook. So what I need to do is just click view details. So when I click view details, you can see we have other options which we can actually modify for this shared mailbox. So first of all, let's see. So we've created a name, and there's the email address of the shared mailbox, which is public at ictls.be. Then we have the email forwarding. Here we can actually create email forwarding, and it says every email that is sent to this email address should also be forwarded to my email address. Well, this is optional. You can as well decide not to, but most of the time you don't create a forwarding, except if, for example, you are the owner of the mailbox or you are in charge of the mailbox. You want to get every single information on that mailbox, and you want every information that is being sent to also be saved on your own email address. So right now we have the other option to also configure the automatic reply. So if you want users to receive a message, if for example you says everyone is busy right now, and you say we've received your email, and we will respond as quick as possible, you can also just actually configure the automatic reply. But let me go to members. Here we can see right now we don't have any members of this shared mailbox. So let me go to customize permission, and here we have three options. So we have the options which is read and manage. So when we add someone to this read and manage, the person will be able to read and manage the mailbox, or the person will be able to send us for this mailbox, or also send on behalf of this mailbox. So let me just add one user to send on behalf of this mailbox. So I'm going to actually add the user. Let me just add Thomas to this Johnson, and click save. And here Thomas has been added to this mailbox. And let me click close and close and close. So here we have the public mailbox I just created. And also, we also have the option to actually create the same shared mailbox in Office in the Microsoft Exchange Admin Center. So when you go to your admin centers, here you have Exchange. So click on Exchange, and you'll be redirected to the Exchange Admin Center. Here you can see we have the mailbox, the groups, resources, contact, and shared mailbox. So right now, if I click refresh, let me just refresh this, and you can see the public mailbox I created has also been listed here. But I also have the option to also create this same mailbox from here. You see, right now we can decide to create a new shared mailbox and also have the option. Let me just do a test here. Let me just create a test shared mailbox and give it also test. And we have the option to also add the following users have permission to view and send mail from this shared mailbox. But I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to create a shared mailbox and then double click on it to show you some other options we have. Click save So you say you have not granted anyone permission to receive or send email. Well, it's okay. So the mailbox has been created. So when I double click on this test shared mailbox, you can see here we have the different options. So first of all, we have the mailbox delegation. Here on the mailbox delegation, we have the full access. So which means anyone that grants access, anyone which is being granted access to this mailbox, we have the full access permission to this mailbox. And we have the send as permission also. So which means someone will be able to send email on behalf of this mailbox. So let me grant also Thomas Johnson full access to this mailbox and grant, let me say, just test one, the send as permission. We also have the mailbox usage. We have the contact information, which of course I didn't fill any information right on this mailbox. We have the email address. Here you can see this is the email address. But mind you, we also have the opportunity, or we can also add extra email address to this mailbox. If, for example, your company is using different domain name, you can actually include that email here and just make that the main email address. But we don't have multiple domain name for this test environment. So we also have the mailbox features. Here we can see we can actually configure our policies if we have policies that have been created for this test environment. So we still have different options here you can see, which I'm not going to go in details right now. So we also have members of this mailbox, these different groups that include in this recipient. So right now this mailbox is not a member of any group. So just click save. The mailbox has been successfully saved. So that is how we create that is how we create a shared mailbox. But let me show you a test. So because right now, Thomas Johnson is a member of this mailbox. Let me just go to the mailbox delegation and show you that Thomas has a full access to this mailbox. So if I go to a computer that have Outlook on it, so there is a computer and there is the email account of Thomas Johnson in Outlook. So let me try to add the test account we just created right now. So I'm going to go to on our account settings, go to change, and here on our more settings, go to advanced, and then add the test account we just created, or the test. Click apply, and click OK. Click next, click done. And here we go. Here you can see that the test account we just created now has been added to the mailbox, to Outlook to the mailbox of Thomas, and to Outlook of Thomas. So let me just try to do a test. I'm going to go to my Outlook. Okay, let me try to send a test message to that account and let's see if it works. So I'm going to create a new message and just type test at preview is still less A. A. Okay, and I'll add a subject will be test Thomas, and this will be test. And click send. So the message has been sent. So when I come back to the email account of Thomas Johnson in Outlook, and I go to the test inbox, so here we can see that a mail has been delivered. That was a test message I just sent right away. So that's how you create a shared mailbox in Office 365 Admin Center. So thank you very much for watching my video, and please, if this video has been of any help to you, please don't forget to give me a thumb up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more IT related video. My name is Kelvin Johnson. I appreciate you a lot for taking your time to watch my video, and I hope this video has been a good help to you. Goodbye.